forgot when I load into here, sometimes they throw all my boxes everywhere and I'm okay.
Oh, that.
Yep, gonna have to
That's
organize. But yeah, I won't
awesome.
keep you any longer. You can go do your things.
I mean, I was just about to say it. I'll see you next time. See ya. Say hi to the hubby too. Bye bye.
Will do, will do. Bye bye. Oh, I should probably get out of their Discord. Da 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 da, hang up. That's the button. Found it. New 7 days quest after laundry money for wrecked. I wish that was a quest for wrecked. Just launder the money. Yeah, supposedly this is supposed to be like a punishment, but I find it more enjoyable than anything else that's a punishment. Wish I could bowl in my bowling alley. Yeah, me too. I wish there was some sort of like bowling physics. That would be nice. Because I was just thinking like, oh, you could just drop one of the balls onto one of the lanes and kind of like move it around with your feet or something if you couldn't throw it. But that's not how that works. Or shoot hoops, play mini games like Galaga within the game. You know, are there arcade mods? I don't know if there are. I know when I was playing a different game, it was probably like Laundry Mat Simulator or something like that. You could play actual arcade games in the arcade of your laundry mat. It's pretty neat. I think that was pretty cool. Been years since you looked at Nexus. I don't get my mods from Nexus, so yeah, me too. Well, most of the time. If I can't seem to find a good mod on 7daystodiemods.com, then I will go to Nexus to see what they have. Okay, I think I can fit these in here. Indeed, I can. Well, most of it. This place is a mess. It's totally. Okay, lots of organizations. You know, this is kind of like when you had all of your stuff all messed up. You had all your boxes get renamed and was it just renaming your boxes or did you have like jumbled boxes too? I don't really remember. I feel like half the time I'm playing, I'm more chatting than playing. Yeah, probably, but that's fun. As long as you're having fun with it, then I feel like that's all that's important. You don't have to be actually playing to have fun with it. How did that get there? I don't know, but it's fine. Jeff likes to rename my boxes, but it was shuffled. So the boxes were shuffled too. Ugh. Sounds like a nightmare. Nope. This way. How did... They're falling out of the box! I didn't know that was possible. Okay. Good to know. I can't see crap if it's all falling out of my box. That late night life, I guess. Your box doesn't know how to box correctly. I agree. I agree. It shouldn't fall out because, like, when it's in the box, it's pretty much static. Which is why I put it in a box. But I don't know what happened there. Sometimes weird things happen to your saves when you're not in them, and then you try to uh, get back into the game and it doesn't know how to treat physics. Okay, I have no reason for this stupid blue thing. It's just in my way. Physics are for nerds. You know, I'm surprised that they don't ever actually make a purpose for these cleaner items that they put here. They're just basically trash because they do nothing. Mary's bleach. There's even a mop here. Okay, I need pallets. Pallets will help. I don't even know what I was working on last in this save. It's been so long. And yet you haven't incinerated them. That's very true, but I feel like at some point they're gonna make a use for it, and I'm gonna be all upset because I incinerated it. Although, there is a speaker somewhere that I should probably try to incinerate. This thing. Because I hate that radio so much. Goodbye. Please incinerate. Last time I tried to do this, it didn't work. So what you're saying is you're a hoarder. You're right. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're a piece of crud. Alright, back in the corner you go. Throws it twice to express frustration with the radio. Well, I feel like it needed to be deeper in the fire, so can't throw this away. It may be useful someday. You know, that's kind of how everything works. I have found out in this game that there are certain quests that require you to keep some of the trash, you know? So I stopped throwing a lot of the trash away. Like, that's no longer trash. I can wash it and reuse it. But it used to be trash. To wet box. Or a crooked level. Crooked level. Yay. Boxes, boxes, lots of boxes. What do I do with all the boxes? Probably put this on top of that box. Save me some room. Yeah, it'll work. I need another pallet. One day you'll figure out my humor. Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out. Just gotta spend a couple of years, reading Steep Learning Curve. Years? Oh, I need years, huh? That's what you said, not me. Did I say years? Well, I don't know. I probably just made up the year part. I don't know how long it takes to understand other people's humor that isn't immediately apparent. I mean, maybe you gotta learn how to appreciate my dad jokes too, eh? Be funny. You gotta like my dad jokes too. That will likely never happen. You never know. You never know. Never say never. Or that's what they say anyway. Okay. I think we have the storage stuffs in good places. Do I have quests? I have this one. Small box and a yen. 6 million. Okay. Didn't say never. I said likely never. That's very true. I need some music in the backgrounds. Do desktop. Give me this one. It's probably enough once it actually starts playing. Like because you're chill, not because of dad jokes. Didn't say never, said likely never. It's very true. It's different. Yes. Rolls Panda down a grassy hill. Okay, that's a little louder. How about there? Nope, too loud. Maybe there. It's supposed to be mean, but she somehow enjoys and continues with life as normal. Hey, it's enjoyable for me. I mean, you've seen Kung Fu Panda roll down a hill. That sounds like fun. Okay. Small box. Yen needs 6 million. 4, 5, and 6. You haven't seen Kung Fu Panda, but you know the skadoosh? Well, that is one of the most famous parts of the movie, the skadoosh. But no, Kung Fu Panda, in the first one at least, he rolled down a hill and he kind of rolled around with all the other pandas because that was just the fastest way of travel. Running was a lot slower for him, so he just rolled. Box. I want one of these. Sure, why not? Need some euros. So he's just a fat guy. Well, sort of, yeah. I mean, have you seen the guy that plays him? Turn that down just a hair more. There we go. Hello. In fact, you haven't seen Jack Black? What's going on? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't change the stream name and stuff. This is called Cash Cleaner Simulator. I should probably change the category. Miss Falls. But they went and did their things, so we switched games. This is the box I want. And just so we have less confusion, we shall fix the titles. Okay, that should be good enough. Update. Let's see. I've seen Jack Black. Didn't know he played. Yeah, that was who played Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black. Is hubby home? No, not yet. He'll be home in another couple of hours. I need 35,000. Well, it's easy enough. 2, 3, and that one. Yep. We'll get this thing out. Gotta tell him he's a hole filler. I will. I'll tell him that. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it. You get like, damn right I am. I mean, it wouldn't be wrong. We need more jobs. Okay, what are you asking for? Gold ingot? I think I can do that? Question mark in a box. Okay, that's fine. I'll take one of these. Pretty sure I still have ingots. Not over here. Put on a tool belt to express his extra manliness. Well, I'm sure it'd be pretty darn attractive. He does have like a utility belt that he uses to carry all his like ammunition and med kits and stuff like that. Like Batman. Sort of. I don't think he uses non-lethal things when he goes shooting. I mean, if you're gonna shoot at a target, shoot at a target. Don't be throwing batarangs and whatnot at him. We have some wet money. And dirty money. Lights are on, but it looks really dim. Okay. Then make some chicky nuggets and his newly donned tool belt. You know, it's probably not what you were saying, but I think it would be hilarious to put chicken nuggets in his little pockets in the utility belt. He'd just be so confused. Like, why? Enjoy your lurk, Nick, and your shadows. Appreciate the company. It's a snack? Wait. Oh yeah, the chicken nuggets, yeah, they're a good snack. But could you imagine just pulling a chicken nugget out of your pocket because you didn't know it was there? I mean, unfortunately, that would bother the crap out of me. I wouldn't be able to leave it there. But it would be funny. Exactly. Why is there a dino nugget in here? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, that one be closed. These inked? I think these are inked. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna have to wash these ones in the big washer. Wash that later. Okay. In you go. Do I have detergent? I don't know. Ink. This one. I have detergent. Super. Everything's fine. Yeah. Well, Siri's just trying to tell you about, tell the people that don't have subscriptions that they're gonna have an ad. You're just, special. You're privileged. You have sub-privilege. This is an empty bag. So, no, white privilege. That's not what I said. Drools and special. Not what I meant either. But, yeah. Well, wait, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, something. Oh, you, you don't talk very much in real life, you're saying, though? Like, you talk a lot in your streams, but not so much in real life? Taking things out of context, Panda. Well, it's fun. It is fun. No, not at all. Does that mean you don't talk at all if you're not streaming? Well, you know, unless you have a friend to talk to? I don't know. At least when I'm home and chilling. Yeah, 'cause it's like if you went out for an errand, say, it'd be weird if you didn't talk to, like, say the cashier. It's like, nah, I don't talk outside stream. You have to be in my stream for me to answer you. Oh, these are all dollars. I don't want to mix those. No, I'm not a dick. Yeah, yeah. I didn't think you were. I'm just saying. That would be kind of funny, though. I mean, it wouldn't work out very well, but you talk a lot at work and on stream, very minimal to non-existent. Otherwise, I mean, you are, but not that much. Rude to random people. It's not intentional. It's just quiet at home. Or you're just quiet at home. Yeah. Feel like I'm quiet like all the time. So like even if I am in a work setting, but I do try to talk on here because I feel like it's not very fun to not have the streamer talk, so I talk. I like the viewer streamer engagement. That's fun. Yeah, I don't understand not talking on streams. It seems like why are you streaming if you're not gonna talk to anybody? I mean, sort of. You can get some people that just want to watch the gameplay, but I don't know. Then you're basically making YouTube videos, but people are watching it in real time. I don't know, it's confusing to me. Some days when I'm off and don't stream, it's partially because I don't feel like talking. Oh, I get that. There's some days where my voice is just so tired of talking that I don't want to stream. And I don't want to bring that sort of energy to a stream. Wow, I have a really weird setup. I thought that was gonna be yen. It's not yen. I want, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, hold on. Stop. You stop filling. Stop filling? Thank you. You can go in here. We're gonna do dollars in here. Oopsies. Just click happy over here. Oh, it's because I have that dollar thing over there. The little bunny rabbit that does the $10. I feel like gameplay only is only good in moments like cutscenes or immersion. Yeah, yeah. I try to quiet down for a cutscene like that. I say hi, yo, roomie, and on occasion we'll have debates on long conversations, but for most part I'm silent at home. Oh, yeah, you have a roommate, so being quiet there seems kind of strange, unless you're not that close. That day, Unwell originally talked about it. I didn't speak a word for like 8 hours straight and had been up the whole time and Rumi was home. Oh. Do you guys fight a lot? Well, I mean, do you guys fight? I mean, not like necessarily a lot. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a roommate. I'm gonna have to do this the way it wants me to, or the way I had it. I don't like it, but I'm gonna have to do it. It's already set up and I don't want to move it, so gonna have to deal with it. It has to be dollars here. What did I do over here? The yen. Okay. Yeah, gonna have to. Anyway, having a roommate and being married would have been weird. As your hubby is kind of your roommate. Well, yeah, yeah, that's true. But that's kind of different. I mean, it's very different. Uh, Last time I had a roommate that wasn't my hubby, um, we didn't talk very much, but I was mostly just living there. If we happened to pass each other, then we say hi or whatever. Yeah, I don't sleep with mine. Yeah, I don't think you would. I don't know if you swing that way, but that's totally up to you. That's up to you, man. Good God, this thing is packed to the brim. It's gonna be a lot of clicking and dizzy back and forth. Considering it's a dude, not my flavor. Yeah, yeah. Also, all filler. Well, not gonna say he doesn't have one, but as far as I can tell, you seem to be straight, so. Fair and gross also, yes, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move all of these over to the yen machine. I have a different save that's set up differently, so I thought it was gonna be over here, but I made this layout a little different. Give me monies. Thank you. Okay. He's a dude and gay. Wait, are you saying that he's gay? Or that that's just gay? Comfortable in my straightness to sexually harass him? Ah, yes. It can be very fun as long as everybody's in on the joke. Which I imagine you guys are. You have a good understanding The dude from my chat, Quirky Cookie. Yeah, I know he is. The dude. Always hit on him and say weird stuff. Yeah. He says weird things too, so you guys work pretty well with that. Gay jokes are always fun as long as everybody's in on it. You hit on everyone. It's the internet. What do I care? That's true. If people get butthurt over what people say over the internet, that's their fault. You're not supposed to take all that stuff seriously. Everybody's basically hiding behind the internet, so, you know, if you choose to get hurt over what somebody's saying, without the fear of consequence, that's just, it is what it is. I've taken notice to my unusually concentrated amount of female viewers. Do you have a lot of female viewers? Did not know that. I don't even know what the spread of genders are for my my streams or my friends. I have no idea. A lot of people just start assuming genders. Not that they're saying it on purpose or anything like that, but sometimes I'll go talk to somebody in their stream and they'll call me he, like I'm a dude. But I mean, they can't tell anyway. It's just a name. Most people that hang out and chat are women and Cookie. He's gay, so technically he's a chick. I mean, you're not wrong. I think he fits in with that. I don't think you'd take offense in being called a female. I'll work on that later. Is the music audible for you, or is it just like not even there? There's music, question mark? There is, it's just really low. So I was trying to figure out like what's the right volume for it. Oh Jesus, not that far. I'm sorry. I turned up a little more. It's just supposed to be soft and kind of in the background. That was what I was trying to do. It's okay, I'm already a little deaf. I'm sorry. Just assume most people were dudes, but it seems like dudes tend to lurk in my channel where the girls tend to be more conducive to chatting. Yeah. I mean, I feel like more girls are going to talk more in most scenarios, not just streams. Turned up a tad, like the smallest smidgen. Okay, let's see. What level are we on? It's like 12, I think. Like 15. It also depends on the song too, so. Thank you. Fair analysis. Yeah, I just think girls like to talk more than dudes do. But there are some dudes that are very, very chatty. Like my hubby is super chatty. If you get him talking, he will talk and talk and talk. Not a bad thing. I always like to listen, so it works out really well for me. Plus, he knows more things, just about everything. Just want the vibe and still be able to hear. Yeah, that's the whole point. Just want a little bit of background music. I feel like this one's more romantic than the other songs that are on this list, but it's fine. I feel like it's fine. Romantic, yeah, well, maybe it's just my head, but you know, it's what it sounds like to me. Sexy money laundering. Works for me. Dirty, dirty towel, I'm gonna clean you up real good. Yeah, you like that washer. Oh, this is the weirdest talk I've ever read about money. Okay. I feel like some people would actually do that with their money. Some people earn their money that way. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah. I'm glad that's not really my thing, so I choose to use other talents to get money. But the last time I was working as like a house cleaner, so, or I mean a room cleaner for a hotel. So that wasn't my best job ever, but it paid the bills. And I didn't have to sell my body, so there's that. Sex sells, that's very true. Just ask the creators of OF. What is OF? Do I want to know what OF is? Oh, OnlyFans. Got it. No, never mind. I got it. Yeah, I forgot. I don't hear about it that often, so it's something I forget about and choose to forget about. Clean nasty rooms before, not fun. People are nasty. It's very true. That's very true. Get out from your rock. No, I like it under my rock, okay? It's nice, it's safe. Terrible people are not there. Bad Panda. Agree with the lack of terrible people part. Yeah. I like not having, terrible people around me. I kind of feel bad for my hubby when he has to go, to work and deal with all the terrible customers and sometimes coworkers. I don't miss having coworkers, so. That's what's great about Twitch. People come with a ban button. Yep, that's very true. If you don't like them, goodbye. Whereas in real life, it's a lot harder to do so. Wasn't your hubby a coworker? Yeah, yeah, he was a coworker with me. Um, but we don't work together anymore. He works a different place and I don't work at all. Unless you count this as work, but I don't really count it as work. This is more fun than anything. You work together if you're doing it right. Was I supposed to take that a different way? Because I did. Yeah, yeah. No, I got that right then. Okay. You're very true. Or very right, correct. All those things. I tend to do the chores here because he has, like, sometimes he has some really physical days. Especially with just standing all day. It wreaks havoc on your feet and back and all that stuff. It was an innuendo as well. Yeah, I worked. It worked. All of the above. How dare you spit this out? Well, you don't go in there anyway. I'm really hoping that one of these days, these machines will have some sort of like a tube or something to catch all the money and so it wouldn't fall behind the stupid table and drive me insane. But anyway, one of these days maybe. Felt to my ankles. Wait, you talk a lot? I mean, goodness, talk, not talk. I mean, you talk, words. You stand a lot? That's what I was trying to say. Or is it hurt your ankles to sit? I don't have one of those standing desks, but I'm sure that it might be an idea for later. You don't sit down at work? Oh, right. You have real job plus, yeah. Yeah. When you're home, I'm a beached whale. Beached whale. I mean, I think that's deserved. When you stand all day, it gets really, really tiring. So you just kind of want to sit or lay or whatever, not move for a while. That's what I had to do. Reference the fact that I'm laying in bed if I'm not gaming. Ah. Well, hubby likes to lay on the couch mostly, but as far as like while he's still awake. So it's basically the same idea. Since I hardly ever sit in the living room, I'm always in bed. But is that just because you don't have a female partner? Or is that just something you would do regardless? I'm in a cocoon of pillows. That sounds nice. I like pillows. There's a song that says that pillows are like pillars. And that's what it reminds me of. No shed. Shed have to be in bed? Oh, she'd have to be in bed with me or in the living room by herself. That would be weird. Not bossy. She can do what she wants. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You're be comfy. Yep. I feel like, yeah. I don't know. I guess it depends on the girl, you know? I feel like I would feel weird if, like, hubby decided to lay in bed and not ever come out of the room, after work. I'd have to move my computer setup because I wouldn't want to be all by myself in the living room. Don't usually use apostrophe when you should because you're lazy. It's fine. It just can get a little bit confusing if you don't use apostrophes. It does help with knowing when there's a contraction. Or, possessive apostrophe. She could lay with you and cuddle, just don't want to sit up. Yeah, makes sense. Too bad I'm lazy. Yeah, deal with it. Those don't even have marks. Are they counterfeits? They might be. I think I mixed counterfeits with marks. It's okay, I'll figure that out here in a second. You can be grammar police, but I'm not changing it. Hey, that's fine. I'll figure it out, maybe. If I don't get it, then I'm sure you'll tell me. Be the first punctuation police ever. Sometimes it's, you know, it helps with understanding people's, especially when it comes to, trying to read people's texts. Because you don't get emotion or, pronunciations. It's just words, letters. Punctuation panda. Works for me. Who needs emotion? Ah, I like emotion. That's kind of, you know, important, especially as a female. Like, 80% of our brain works on emotion. That's why, we're so great with the, with nurturing and caring and, what else? Nurturing, caring. I think that's all I really need to say there. I don't know, raising people? The kiddos? Well, knock it off. Well, try and make me. Good luck with that. By the way, I did change the stream stuff today, didn't I? I can end this collab, that's for sure. We are no longer together. Da 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 da. Stream manager. Yeah, everything's good. Okay. You gonna panda punch me? No, but I mean, I pack some power behind my punches. Hee hee hee. Hence the series called Power Packed Panda. Yen shall go here. Start. What was that? I made a series called Power Pack Panda that was basically me running around in solo 7 Days to Die with fist weapons. And I called it that because, you know, pack power in the fist weapons. I don't know how else to explain that one. Because you're a goober. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it. It's fun being a goober, you know? Yeah, I think those are all counterfeits. But at least this way I get confirmation. I wouldn't know I'm totally regular. Bull! Bull! I call bull. I don't believe a word of that. Totally regular. Also, being regular slash normal is overrated. Where did I put? Oh, counterfeit corner, right? Yes, yes. This is the game with the counterfeit corner. There we go. What was I doing? It's got 5 stars on Yelp, so I don't know. I think you're wrong. No. I think that if you think you're normal, you're weird, and if you don't think you're weird, then that's normal. I'm sure there's more to that one, but I don't know where I would go with it. Medium box. Renedian. Here. But not sure that makes sense in your head. It did. It did. Just because they say no doesn't mean you're not wrong. Very true. But what matters is what I think, and not necessarily what you think. Because it's my head I'm worried about, not yours. Okay, let's see. 1, that's 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Yes. Close that and send it off. Are you sure? I'm gonna check the manual. All right, you go ahead and do that. I don't know what manual you're checking, but I'm sure I'm right. I believe that I'm right. Mountain Dew. It's all gone. I drink it all. The manual where my thoughts were as important as yours because you're more concerned with yours. Well, I should be. I think I should be more concerned with my own thoughts, and so should you. I think people that worry about what other people think are worried about too much. Did you just say, I believe I'm right in the rhythm? Yes, I did. I sure did. I believe that I'm right. I don't know the next line I would use, but I'm sure it would also go with that same song. Oh, that just fell over. It's fine. Small box. I don't give 2 sheets what other people think. I believe you can't reach the light. Try to reach it in every way. Try to reach it in every way. I grab a step ladder and I'm away. I'm on my way. Yeah, good enough. Let's see. I need 23,000? Oh dear. That's gonna make me have to split this. I need 50 instead of 100. Give me... I don't have enough. Okay. Split this. Turn the bulb till it's on. Took so long that it's almost on. Goodness. You have more words for it than I do, and I've lost the tune, so... Waste of electric, and it's too damn bright. Yeah, you have way too many lyrics there for me to keep the rhythm going there. Maybe you should start writing songs for improvised lyrics. You're done with the R. Kelly spoof song? Yeah. It worked out pretty well. Should start writing it though. Like Weird Al. Yeah, yeah. He did really well with that. I'm sure there's a lot of other parody artists out there. They just don't have their name like so brightly. I was gonna say brightly lit, but that doesn't make any sense. So popular, so well known. There we go. Gang march bills. I need 40. Easy peasy. In a case? Okay. Okay, I kind of like moved these cases, but it's fine. Where I sing things in the rhythm of their songs, then continue lyrics for a verse or so. Yeah, I mean, it works. I usually only get like a line or two for improvised lyrics by myself. I did write the lyrics to my BRB songs. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you wrote that. I forgot that you wrote those. Just didn't compose the songs. Yeah, well, everybody's got their talents in one place or another. You don't have to be a jack of all trades. Like I can sing a little, but that's not my forte. I do probably a lot better with coding and designing things rather than um, artistic writing. Although I did write some things. It was more so story rather than a song, though. Singing and production are not in your spectrum of talents. Yeah, production's definitely not in my talents. Although I do know how to edit a little bit, I'm just not great at it. That's dope. You mean like the coding part, or? Do wish you could sing. Yeah. It's it's a it's something you can use like all the time. Being able to sing, you know? Whereas a lot of other talents you have to actually have some sort of an instrument or device to help you use your talent. With singing, you just have to have your voice. And air. Sports bag. One thing I've always kind of enjoyed, but I'm horrible at. Yeah, well, I'm sure you can enjoy it while nobody's around, you know? Then you can enjoy your own singing, or at least the feeling of it, you know? Even if you didn't really like what you heard. You've been told you have a good talking voice, at least on stream, but can't sing at all. That's a hard criticism. I mean, maybe that's just me to think that that's a hard criticism, but uh I mean, I do agree that you can have a good talking voice. I think most people that watch you also agree. When it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Good, super. No, people have joked about me not singing well, but never cruelly. Okay, well that's good. I guess it all depends on context anyway. You're just well aware of the reality. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like when people talk to me about how bad I shoot. It's like, I know my aim is pretty bad, and I really don't care enough. I could try to do those aim labs things to get better at aiming, and I just don't care enough. I play games to have fun. I don't play it to be the best. Even when I'm just catching Pokemon in other people's streams, I know I could use Ultra Balls and all those fancy, better chance of catching balls, but I don't care. I'm catching those Pokemon for fun, not to do it competitively. Lots of dirty money. Lots of dirty money. People have said I have a calming voice, and my boss did say I could, like, be a radio show host he listens to. But no one, including me, likes the way they sound recorded voice sounds. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like how I sound on my recordings, but it seems like people like it, so I'll just keep doing it, you know? Meant sound like. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Which is took as a compliment. Well, good, because that is a compliment. It's definitely a compliment. Your typing's getting worse. Well, you're probably pretty tired. I mean, you have a way different work schedule and a wake schedule than I do. I just assume that when you come in on my streams or I see you on other streams, that you're just like unable to sleep. Get in there. Okay, good enough. I took a nap, so I'm late. Indeed, it's past your bedtime. Well, shouldn't be keeping you up. Should be trying to put you to sleep. Should I start whispering? It's raining all night, so it was relaxing, cool weather, yeah. If I whisper, then maybe you won't hear me. It'll be more soothing. That just feels weird. That it is weird. Yep. It feels weird and it sounds weird, at least in my ears. Don't do that. Okay, we'll do. We'll not do that. Yep, it felt weird to me too, so yeah, not gonna do that. You know, I watched somebody that actually tagged themselves as zombie ASMR. So they were playing 7 Days to Die, but everything they said was in such a low, hushed voice, even when they were thanking people for following them. It was one of the strangest streams I had ever watched. I couldn't watch it the whole time. I was just waiting for that person to change their tone of voice. I was like, okay, maybe it's just because they're uh, in a POI and they don't want to. They're just used to being quiet in a POI. That's not the case apparently. How uncomfortable. Yeah, it was weird. It was definitely weird. They had a decent amount of people in there too, so I guess there's an audience for it. It's just not my thing, that's for sure. I like normal speaking voices, you know? And I like to hear the difference in an excited or appreciative or upset. You know, I like to hear the emotion in people's voices, not everything toned down to nearly apathetic levels. It's not very exciting. These are marked, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people will vibe with me, but my people will vibe with it. You don't think a lot of people would like your vibe? Is that what you're trying to say? I feel like a lot of people do like your vibe though. I don't know. I'll be right back though. Must go potty. Feel like you're abrasive for Twitch compared to others? Ah, I don't think you're abrasive. I think you're funny and you joke around and it's totally fine. But I think it's interesting that you criticize yourself as being abrasive. With BRB.